We all want to learn proper fluent English, but we're not going to stress over it, and we're going to just chill, relax, and meanwhile, we're going to figure out what we can do about it. Hello, everybody. My name is Alina Reis, and I am here to help you with 5 of those tips which really helped me. And now I'm gonna say them to you, and you're going to adopt them, and we'll see if you're improving with them or not. Okay, let's get started with the first one. Speak slowly. Yeah. There is no point rushing your words. Have you seen me how I speak? I space out every single word of mine. I don't need to rush. I don't need to rush to prove to anyone that I can be fluent and I can be good with English. No, that's not needed. You don't want to be speaking blah, 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 like this. It makes no sense. It is irritating and it is not crisp. And the other person does not really like you if you talk like this. So it's okay, just relax, speak slowly, take your time. There's no rush, there's no hurry. Space your words out, and that is how you can sound really attractive. You've seen me, how easy I take it when I speak in English. Yeah, that's how I usually speak. I even speak Hindi this way. Okay, so speak slow, space your words out, take breaks, it's okay. All you need is to be clear with your communication. That's all we need right in the beginning. And everything else is gonna pick up on its own, alright? Observe those few people whose English you like. Yeah, that is something I used to do a lot. I'll still give you a few names. I used to really like this girl in my class. Her name was Shreya. She used to speak really nice English. Her English was very simple, and that is something I really appreciated about her. She did not try too hard. I don't like people who try very hard in impressing others. No, I don't like it. And something similar I would suggest to you. If you find someone whose English you like, just try and see and observe them. See what kind of language they use, what kind of voice modulations they use, and how they put their thoughts into words. I used to really like Shreya. I don't know if she watches my channel or not, but she used to be so crisp and so clear with her thoughts, and she used to be really good. She was very, very good, and she was always very simple with her language. So simple, and you've got to observe. So right now I have my few favorites. I'll name a few. I really like Ellen. Her English I really like. Then probably that would be it on my list for now. But yeah, let's move to the next one. Use the new words that you're learning daily. If you learn something today, try and use it by tomorrow in a few sentences of yours. That is the only way you're going to remember those words, and it is going to help you with your building of vocabulary. Okay, so everybody wants to have good set of vocabulary. They want to have new words in their vocab, and this is the only way you're going to remember those new words. So whenever you learn something new, try and keep it in your head for a while, and just try and cook up a sentence around it and use it in your regular daily life. Somewhere here and there, nobody else is going to know that, right? They're not going to figure out that you're just trying to fill in something so as to learn something new. Some way it is going to remain in your head. That's what I do all the time. Whenever I learn a new word, I try and forcefully use it in my daily life. I forcefully use it. Of course, the other person does not know to whom I'm talking to. I just use it like I'm trying to say something just regularly, and I use it 4 or 5 times, and that is when I remember those words, and my vocabulary has built in a few years. Of course, it cannot be built in matter of few months. It needs a few years. Take time out to practice every single day. It's required, it's important that you actually properly, practically take some real time out, and just maybe 5 or 10 minutes devoted to speaking, devoted to I wouldn't really say reading or listening. It should be more on the side of creation. So speaking would be best. Okay, writing would also be okay, but try and practice more of speaking than any of the other 3: reading, listening, writing, speaking. Yeah, so all the other 3 I would not pay a lot of attention to, but I would really pay a lot of attention to speaking English, because that's something I want to do it daily. Don't miss out even one single day. Okay, my pro tip to you. Please don't miss out on the practice. The last tip right before my bonus tip, that is the tip number 5 that I have for you, is substituting your environment cautiously, consciously. Okay, substitute the environment. As Shah Rukh Khan and Gauri Khan says, setting is everything. Yeah, so substitute your environment. Expose more of English environment to yourself. Unless you expose more to English, you're not going to learn English, you're not going to pick up on English, right? So expose yourself more in the way that you can substitute your shows. If you're watching Hindi shows or any other regional language shows, you can start substituting them with English shows. Okay, you have a lot of access these days. If you don't have access, buy a few subscriptions. It's okay to spend a little money on a new skill you're trying to learn, right? Then what else can you do? You can substitute your friends. You don't want to substitute your friends, but for sure you can have some friends who are on the same journey as yourself. So there may be a few people who are trying to learn English. Just be friends with them, start talking with them. You can maybe see somebody in your office who speaks good English. You can start conversing with that person more, something like that. Yeah, if you really want to do it, you're going to find out a way on your own. Let's come to the last tip, that is the bonus tip that I have for you. Expect less and appreciate more. Now, that is something we humans are really bad at. We expect a lot and we appreciate ourselves really less. Don't do that, okay? Appreciate for whatever little progress you're showing in yourself. And who better than you yourself can examine that about yourself? Examine, see if there's any progress. Appreciate yourself. Write it down in your diary or somewhere. Tell yourself that you're doing good. Give a pat on your back. I do that. I actually give a pat to myself whenever I do something nice. Then expecting little less would be very good in the way that you would not be disappointed. Because when you expect too much right in the beginning, you are disappointed because of course any kind of progress is gonna take time to show, right? So expect little, appreciate more, and continue. So that was it on the list today. I hope you learned something new. If you like this video, let me know in the comments, and if you have any other tips, share those tips with me. Okay, I'll be back. You take care of yourself. Bye.